Okay, so I'm going to do an example of a three-way simultaneous equation, and one of these absolutely will come up in your exam, so you should know how to do it. And so this one is just on page 32. I'm just going to do, I don't know, question 2 maybe? Yeah, sure, just do question 2. Okay, so there's three equations then in three-way simultaneous equations, and we're going to solve these with substitution. So hold on, that should focus. Come on. Okay, so it's x plus y plus z is equal to 9. There's the first equation. And we have 2x plus 3y plus z is equal to 16. And then we're going to have 3x minus 4y plus 2z is equal to 1. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to make one of these the subject. And it doesn't really matter which one you make the subject. Either way it should all work. So you can make x, make y, or make z. I just see that there's one z here, so I might do that. That's just not actually, I'll just do x because most people will probably choose x. So I'm going to make x the subject, and that just means I move everything else over to the other side. So the 9 was still there. I'm going to swap sides with the y, so I'm going to take y off both sides, and I'm going to do the same with z. So now I have x in terms of y and z. And I'm going to use this value for x and put it into these. Okay. I would have started with z myself, so you don't have to do this, but it's a good idea to do it anyway. So our first equation then, this one, we have 2, and instead of x now, we put in this, 9 minus y minus z, and then I still have the rest, plus 3y plus z is equal to 16. So I multiply out the brackets, we have 18 minus 2y minus 2z, plus 3y plus z is equal to 16, and I'm just going to clear that up. So 3y minus 2y leaves y, z minus 2z leaves minus z, and then I'm going to move this over the other side, so 16 minus 18 is minus 2. Okay, so there's one equation now, and that's in two variables, and that's exactly what we want. So I'm going to look down at my other equation here, this other one, and I'm going to put that into there. I'll try and leave it still on screen. So that was 3x minus 4y plus 2z is equal to 1. And again we have our value for x, which I'm going to substitute in. So that's 9 minus y minus z minus 4y plus 2z is equal to 1. So multiply out the brackets. It's going to be 27 minus 3y minus 3z minus 4y plus 2z is equal to 1. And we're going to tidy it all up. So 3y minus 4y makes minus y, or minus 7y, sorry, minus 7y. And then we have 3z plus 2z, it's just minus 1z. And then I'm going to move this over the other side, and that's going to be 1 minus 27, which is going to be minus 26. Sorry. Now, these are all minuses. I don't like that. I'm going to multiply everything in the line by minus 1. And that just means I can change all the signs. It still keeps it. So 7y plus z is equal to 26. Okay, and that's valid. It's just like multiplying everything by minus y. It just changes all the signs. So if you want to change a sign, you can do them all. Now we look at our other equation up here, and we have two simultaneous equations now again. We have y minus z is equal to minus 2. And this is back to what you know. So you can do it the way you might have learned before, but I'm going to teach you by substitution because I know that's the way they want you to do it. So I'm going to make y the subject of this. So y is going to be equal to minus 2 plus z, or z minus 2, whichever you want. And then I'm going to insert that into here. Okay, so we have 7y, which is z minus 2, plus z is equal to 26. And then I'm going to multiply that, so it'll be 7z minus 14 plus z is equal to 26. Or equally, we've got 8z is going to be equal to, add that over, 20, 30, 40. And so z is equal to 5. And I have found a value for z. Sorry. Okay, and so I found a value for z. Now I know a value for z, I can stick it into either of these equations. Okay, and then I can find a value for y. I'm going to do this already into this because I've already have it for this one. So I know y is equal to minus 2 plus z, which is 5. So now y is equal to 5 minus 2, which is 3. And so there's 1. equals 2, and then we're going to go all the way back up to our start, our x, which we have here. And so we had x is equal to 9 minus y minus z. And now I know values for y, which is 3, and I know values for z, which is 5. So I'm going to find it here on the side. We have x is equal to 9 minus y, which is 3, minus z, which is 5. So x is equal to 1. And there are my 3 values. Okay. That's it, done.